You're literally not going to believe this, but my fiance wants his dad to check my hymen before we get married. My fiance proposed about 8 months ago, and everything seemed to be going really, really well. I'm a virgin, and so is he. And he said that he wanted to wait until marriage, which I didn't put up a fuss. I was like, it's fine. We can just do that. I'm okay with that. He told me earlier that in his family, the father always checks the virginity of the bride the night before. And I thought he was joking. I thought it was a massive joke, but he was dead serious. Looked at me in my face, dead serious. He said that the night before the wedding, he wants me to my legs for his father, himself, his brother, and their uncle. I told him there's a fat chance that that's not going to happen, and he was begging me to go forward with this. Begging me. He said, my mom did it, and I just want you to prove to me how much you love me. And I left sobbing. And honestly, I want to call it the entire wedding for this. I want to call it off. But at the same time, besides this, we are absolutely perfect for each other. This is really important to him and his family. I don't know what to do. I'm at a friend's house right now, and I just need help. What do I do?
Oh wow, this situation is deeply uncomfortable and way over the line. If he's truly perfect except for asking you to endure something so invasive and demeaning, then it's time to reevaluate how perfect he really is. Boundaries are a huge part of any relationship, and what he's asking is a massive violation of yours. No tradition justifies crossing that line. Trust your instincts. If this feels wrong, you have every right to walk away. What's most important is your comfort and well-being.
My stalker came back into work. So if you didn't see my other story time, I had a stalker and he came in literally for weeks on end to every single shift I worked. And he asked my number multiple times. Then once I told him I was 17, he backed off a little bit. And then I hadn't really seen him since. Like every time he comes into calls, like he didn't come through my register. So I was like, perfect, he got it. But like I was 17 and just unavailable to him. Unavailable to anyone. But anyways, so he comes in. This was the other day, and I completely just haven't. What is under my? I haven't had time to do a story time, so I'll do it now. So he comes in again, and he comes to my register. So this is literally just after I posted the stalker story time as well. So I was like, no way, he's coming through my register again now. Like just after I posted this. So I'm doing this lady's like really big, like groceries, like she's got a huge shop, so I'm doing hers, and then I see someone like come up to the end of the register to do another, like to be the next customer. So I look up and it's him. I make eye contact with him. He's standing there like this, and I was like, sick. And I just keep doing this lady's thing, and I was like, oh my god, what the hell? And I'm like scanning all of her stuff. I finished with that, and he's like, hey, how are you? And I was like, I'm good, how are you? Like, haven't seen you in a while. And he was like, yeah, it has been a while, like, And I was trying to get this done snappy and quick. He had literally 5 items, no reason to wait behind that girl with all of the groceries, okay? Not a single reason for him to wait that long. Like, could have gone through self-serve, right? Anyways, I finish it up, blah, blah, blah. He's telling me about his dog again. And I'm like, whatever, he could just want to have a chat. And then he stays there and keeps talking after I finish, after he's paid, after he's gotten his receipt. He stays there, and I was like, what is this? Like, this is really odd. My cat's just come in. And then someone else comes behind him, so he has to leave, obviously, because I've got another customer. So as this next lady comes through, he grabs his bag, he grabs his receipt, and he's like, oh, well, goodbye, TikTok Ella, and walks off. Oh, so you've just seen the TikTok that I've made about you being an absolute creep. You're probably watching this right now because I don't remember your name. What do you mean, TikTok Ella? Like, I'm actually scared. I'm not scared. Like, he's not going to do anything. He doesn't know where I live or anything, but like, he's seen the TikTok I made about him. Like, that's so embarrassing. But also, like, should have been a little bit of a creep in the first place. And why did you come through again after I've made that story saying you were a creep? And why are you bringing attention to the fact that you follow my TikTok? Like, imagine I did remember his name. I would block him right now, but I don't remember his name. Anyways, I hope you're seeing this right now.
This is seriously unsettling. This guy has been creeping on her for weeks, and now he's showing up at her register again after she already shared TikTok about his behavior. It's like he's doubling down on the creep factor by acknowledging her posts. And the way he even calls her TikTok Ella after clearly seeing her video, it's honestly unnerving. She's handling it well, but wow, this vibe really needs to back off and take the hint.
Okay, y'all. So today my daughter has her first interview ever in her entire life. And I don't know how to feel about this. I didn't even know she made this interview. It just like hit me. Like, she's 16. She's growing up. In less than a year, she's gonna be 17. Glad that she wants to work. I'm really proud of her for wanting to get the bag. This girl is 10 minutes late to the interview. She's like, well, I was supposed to be here at 12:30. Like, what should I say? So I'm like, girl, a pretty girl, so you might get pretty privileged. Just be like, hi, I'm here for an interview. Sorry I'm late. Or I got lost. Or the dog ate my homework. That doesn't work here, huh? Proud of her for trying. And I'm like, you know what? Good luck. Don't break a leg. Hasn't came back out yet, so I think they're gonna let her do the interview. Or does she just get shy and not even tell them I'm here for the interview? Did she just sit at the table and expect them to know she was here for the interview? Because Aubrey's like that, but...
How did your interview go?
After the schedule.
What did them tell you?
Because I was late.
Did they like say, oh, you're late? Or how'd they tell you?
They were just like, that the guy had left. They were going to ask him if he'll turn around. But I guess he didn't want to turn around.
That
I'm going to just be scared. But I met the other manager. She was nice. She was some white girl.
Are we allowed to say white on social media?
It's a color. Yes, we can say white. I look white too, so.
That classic first job interview experience. It's hilarious and relatable how this mom is so proud, yet also a bit nervous watching her daughter take this big scat. And then, of course, the daughter's late, already learning the hard way about being on time. But it's sweet that mom's giving her pointers and cheering her on, even though she's keeping it real. Those little interview mishaps are just part of the journey. Hopefully her daughter's pretty privilege helped her out a bit.